Yeah, I'll talk about the first one, which is the achieving the company goals. It was the same question our CFO asked me when I wanted to sign the quotation from 95%. That what is our ROI? Can we make back this money or not? Yeah, you know her. She will always ask me this kind of questions. So then we were lucky that we made the right decision. We told ourselves we shouldn't set goals based on revenue because revenue goals is a given. It is something every company needs to achieve. When we are trying to do our cultural programs, when doing our cultural program, the goal that we set was, in fact, two goals that help us achieve our revenue goals. These are the two areas where we were a bit lacking, right? So we set those two areas as our goals, and that is our company goal. Then the tricky bit comes when we set departmental goals because every department will need to do its role and contribute towards the company's goal. So in the beginning, everyone were excited because the goals that we set sounds very interesting. And halfway through the program, we were crumbling because certain departments cannot achieve the goal, and we got into a lot of arguments between myself and the department head as to when and how we can recognize whether those are the achievements, whether we can say those are achievements. So we took a pause, we talked to you and your team, and we really look at our goals and we redefine the goals. And then we look at different ways of achieving the goals. So at the end of the year, we managed to achieve, I think that department achieved more than 110%. And the company goals we achieved like 105%, something like that.
Wow.
So yeah, we were a very happy, we were very, very happy with that.
Wonderful. So one clear way to measure the ROI of your whatever you invest into your culture is to actually set goals, agency-wide goals, and measure it. And when you do that, what I'm hearing you say is that the journey to achieve those goals is also a journey of learning and growth. And it's not only whether you achieve the goals or not, but it's how your people grow while they are pursuing those goals. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so like you said, we have been on this journey for 3 years now. First year was a bit hard because we do the monthly tracking, right? We set the goals, we do our monthly tracking. First 2 months, we were polite to each other. And later on, we're not so happy with each other. And then the words that comes out from our mouth were not very pleasant. So we got into a lot of arguments then. But when you look at the subsequent years and after we have achieved the first year's goals, all of us have got confidence in each other. We have confidence that we can achieve the goals. So the second year goal is a bit tougher to achieve, but the process is a lot easier because there are a lot of trust in the team. And we take turns to chair the meeting, right? So for example, last week I'm the bad guy and I ask very difficult questions. The next one will ask the same difficult question to me. So in a way, it kind of like helped us to bond better, and also what I can see is the people are collaborating better, trusting each other better.